our last show in July?
We didn't have the last
Yeah. We went live. Hello again, Trivialists, and welcome to the show, July 30th, 2024. Amy Welsh is here.
Jeff Cook is back with some very exciting news. You guys probably can see the news. I won't give it away.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's in the development stages, and our leadership, founder Ray Gowker and station manager Mark Whaley, they really went out on a limb, kind of a vote of confidence.
And it's heavy. This is a real award. This is a legitimate, real trophy award.
Okay, so what we envision is a game within a game. We're still going to have our regular trivia, a meeting of the greatest minds in the universe for worldwide bragging rights.
Yeah.
But we're also going to have something called Bar Wars, the Battle of the Barflies, to see who has the strongest trivia team of our local establishments. We'll probably run it, have a head-to-head competition just to
really
see how
fun.
it works out. The premise is everybody plays on their phone, watches it for you don't want to miss the banner here on the show.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that.
And then you play the multiple choice, mostly multiple choice questions, and the top 3 scores from each venue will count toward determining who the winner is. The winner will get the traveling trophy.
And the winner would be the bar establishment, not the person.
Yes, not the individual. It would be the bar or restaurant, and you would get to have this for a whole week.
And it's heavy. And let me tell you what it says. Community Media's trivia, Cup of Knowledge. The bearer of this cup is the most smartest.
We didn't. I wish we could take credit for that, but that was all Ray, and I'm feeling it was Ray. I don't know.
Pretty smart. So this
Founder
is
Ray
amazing.
Gowker. Yeah, I mean.
I think,
So that's among the benefits as we develop this concept. The local venues they'll be able to advertise
Hosts.
live TV trivia. It only takes about 25 minutes as we play the game.
It's really fun.
And to see who has the smartest clientele.
Yeah. So if you're the smartest or the goodest, you would go to your favorite establishment and you would say like, I'm playing. They'd play along on TV, you play on your phone, and we'll have some code for each one of these establishments so we know where you are.
Yeah, exactly. And and maybe we'll come to take a picture of the team and show it the next week.
And you get to have this at your fine establishment. So that's probably going to start. You were thinking maybe September.
Maybe we're gonna work out, and we're gonna let people promote within, and maybe the venue will say, okay, top in-house score gets a prize, whatever. It
could be whatever.
It's just in
big,
the formative
endless.
stages, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, we have 2 very distinguished panelists. You'll probably recognize them. We're still able to afford them, despite their great success. Corey Smith and CM Punk. Gentlemen, welcome, as always. Any special strategy that you have for tonight?
If I don't know, just guess.
Here's what you're going to need to know.
Oh,
Check
yeah.
that
Well,
out.
double point questions, 2 for Tuesday, as we call it. Questions 6, 15, and 23. And then we're going to have some open house questions, 7 and 18. And there was some constructive criticism that maybe that's not fair to people who watch from a distance, but the reply there is, well, just keep watching our station, or you can in advance watch the open house segment, and then maybe you'll be well equipped for the answer.
Yeah.
And then the relatively new feature, typing in the text answer, and exactly, does anybody understand what you have to do that? Like if you're just playing on your phone, how do you do it?
It pops up, and a keyboard pops up, and you type it
Oh,
in.
it's just so the keyboard pops up automatically? You don't have to press any button to get the keyboard?
I think there's like a blank text space that you have to kind of like tap
Okay.
in, and then when
Tap
you tap
on it.
inside that, the keyboard comes up.
Can you
Yeah.
change the answer, or is the first thing you type in I think you probably have to hit enter or something like that?
You have to submit it.
Or is it
Submit.
submit? So anyway,
yeah.
we're evolving.
We're evolving, and we're going to tell you before those questions. It's going to be number 8, number 19, and number 26. That bonus question will be the ones you type in. So we'll give you advance notice. We'll remind you, and you want to be reminded so you can get ready to go. Get your fingers working.
So,
Yeah.
we didn't write down the winners last week. We're going to have to recapture that as we continue to
I think it was
develop the
Greg
history.
Weaver. I think he was up there. I
Okay.
think.
It was Greg Weaver, and he had 1,271 points.
Okay, he had 1240 the week before, so Greg Weaver wins again.
I think Anna was number 2 or 3 and
Second,
second, and then was it
Corey
Yoshi
4,
Kitten.
Yoshi Kitten?
Yoshi Kitten 3rd,
Yep.
Corey 4.
I didn't go back that far.
Where were you, CM?
5th.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Top
we
5
already-
in the world.
We got 4 out of 5. That ain't bad.
Part of the most smartest club.
Corey was number 4.
Good job,
Corey 4. All right.
Well, I
we
am
got
hoping
it.
that
All
we
right.
are going to see some familiar faces and names back on our screen tonight. I think we've got some people back in town. People have been doing summer vacations and traveling. So I think we have some people back in town. Hopefully they're here tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Hope you had a great vacation, rested, and some people probably went to trivia camp just to
They did.
fine-tune their games.
Well, the reason we're actually going to be starting this in September is because you're going to want to go to trivia camp for the last semester of the summer. That's August edition of Smart Camp. And then when we launch this, you're going to be ready. We want to make sure you're ready.
We
so.
want the competition to be at the highest level.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Sean Garrett standing by to run
Kick us
things
off.
as always. Great job, and
Hey.
we're moments away.
Yep.
Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
And for you at home, good luck as well.
And
Don't
we'd
be
love
nervous.
to see you up on here. So if you ever went on the
Yeah.
screen behind us,
Call us,
community media.
717-334-3000 or info@communitymedia.net. Which original star of Broadway's Hamilton co-stars in the July 2024 disaster movie Twisters? Anthony Ramos, David Diggs, Leslie Odom Jr., or Jonathan Groff?
I absolutely know none of these names.
And I don't know
Not a single
I don't
one.
know how the video with the caption "She's gorgeous." How does that help?
I don't
Is she
know.
in Twisters?
It has to be.
I'd say Leslie Odom Jr., but I don't know.
Wow,
That's
across the
just
board.
yeah. When in doubt, guess C. Nobody got it.
Nobody.
Anthony Ramos. Ouch.
Anthony Ramos. So we are starting fresh. We got
Everybody's
some
tied.
great names
A
here.
12-way tie for first and last.
Excellent. Which retail giant announced in July 2024 that they would no longer accept personal checks? Walmart, Kroger, Target, or Macy's?
I happen to have heard this.
Really? Was it a big to-do?
Yeah, well, it's a big name, and it's interesting because
I'm going to guess Target.
Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it.
And that's probably where a lot of people.
But the people think, and it is Target.
So no personal checks.
No personal checks. It's got to be either cash or credit, I suppose.
Tacos, Scratch and Bite, and Diane. Denny
Ooh,
Weaver
some
knew it as well.
familiar names. In which state did Donald Trump survive a failed assassination attempt in July 2024? Ohio, Minnesota, Georgia, or Pennsylvania? And this is a video from that afternoon.
Yeah.
This is kind of a soft toss.
Yeah. Quite. 'cause
You don't
here we
know
are.
this. Wow, you really don't know current events.
Yeah,
Obviously,
and
Butler,
it says July
Pennsylvania.
24, just last week.
Yeah,
Or 2
yeah,
weeks ago. So yeah, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. I mean, no,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Taco
Tacos.
Phil, all
Scratch
over
and
it.
Bite right behind you. Diane. Number 3. 4. In which of these countries was Oscar winner Charlize Theron born on August 7th, 1975? France, the Netherlands, South Africa, or Greece? I never knew that she was that age.
She's very young, very young.
Oh, I thought she was younger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought she was a little bit
Well
younger.
preserved.
And it would be South Africa.
Yeah, I
You
would,
know that
yeah,
one?
Yeah,
Yeah. So do all of our, it looks like most everybody.
yeah.
We do have the most best smartest.
I'll say.
Good job.
Tight at the top.
Right
Diane
there.
third.
Those
CM
3 are
Punk
not
five.
giving it up.
Which of these American artists is best known for her abstract close-ups of flowers? George O'Keeffe, Helen Frankenthaler, Catherine Porter, or Mary Cassatt?
I don't know, but I really love the name. Helen Frankenthaler.
Frankenthaler?
Frankenthaler. I'm gonna say
I mean,
Helen.
America set is more portraits, I think. I would guess George O'Keeffe, as the people have, and they are
And you're
correct.
right.
Once again, the people have
Good
spoken.
job. Well, if you didn't get this one right, you can get the double points in the next one. So get ready.
TKLM, YM,
Like,
Schneid in the picture.
Which of these universities have the highest undergraduate enrollment for the 2022-23 year? Texas A&M, Ohio State University, Arizona State, or University of Florida?
Now, how would this video help?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I think my guess is Ohio State,
I
unless
would guess that too. And your alma mater.
you truly, yeah, Ohio State University.
And the people are all over that.
It's like its own little city, but it is not. It is, what is that?
Sun Devil.
Arizona State.
Was that Arizona?
Maybe that video was a
Denny
desert.
Weaver. Wow.
The Lomas Center Museum is named after blank Lomas. What is his first name? Joe, Henry, George, or Michael? Wow. I don't know anything. Who is he? Who is this Lomas?
Would it be Henry?
I have no idea. I'll say George, just to be
I
argumentative.
wanted to say George, but I felt like I shouldn't. Man, everybody else did. It is George. Goes to show you, you go with your first instinct. Man,
Yeah.
look at T. Climb Snide coming in at number 2. What is the most commonly used number pencil in schools in the United States? You have to type this one in. Remember when you do a test, they would say, always use this number pencil.
Can you type the number or do you have to spell it out? I guess either one would be acceptable.
I would
Obviously,
hope. I don't know.
Yeah,
I would put the number, but
I would too.
almost everybody said
Number 2 pencil.
number 2. Who said 65? Wait, who said 65?
Well, that added up, that was
Was that
more than
Jenny?
100%.
Was that
Anyway,
scratch and bite?
Taco Phil is off and running. What species of dinosaur skeleton sold at auction for $44.6 million in July, the most ever paid for a fossil? Velociraptor, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, or Tyrannosaurus rex? The thing was
Wow.
about 60 feet long or something like that.
So
I
the
mean,
Stegosaurus?
I think it is. That's what I
The Stegosaurus?
believe it to be, the Stegosaurus. Yep.
Wow. And it's sold?
Yeah, somebody found it on their property and sold it. I mean, can you imagine hitting the lottery?
Super weird lottery. What maker brand introduced their additive fruit scented markers in 1965? Mr. Felt, Mr. Marker, Mr. Sketch, or Mr. Draw? Oh, scented. Okay. Addictive fruit scented. Sorry about that. Mr. Marker, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really sniff markers too often.
Well, some of our players might.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Sketch. Huh.
Who knew? Now there's a trivia item
Them
if ever
knew.
there were
Taco
one.
Phil, T. Klein Snide, and Corey.
Which of these Summer Olympic Games came the closest to completely selling out every event? Atlanta, Sydney, Athens, or London?
I'm gonna just guess. I don't know. Was it Atlanta?
I was going to guess that, but we'll see. The
Yeah.
people think Sydney.
London.
Oh, London. Only one
London.
person got it right.
Wow, who's our smarty pants? The dude. Good job.
I know the dude. He's coming back.
There you go. Who was the first vice president of the United States? John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, or James Monroe?
Yeah.
Very first, because he doesn't get talked about because when everybody says the first president,
Yeah.
they all talk, George Washington and this poor guy.
And he did become president, though.
He did, but
John Adams, I
yeah,
think.
during the whole time he was just a nobody, just
Yeah,
sitting back there, nobody talking about him.
I know. And
So John Adams.
almost a third of vice presidents have become president, and yet there's very little training. And
Very little training involved. Look who took the #1 spot.
what southwestern U.S. state is home to Roswell, reported site of an alien crash landing in 1947? Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, or Texas?
Well, I'm going to change a word here because it says reported site. I'm going to say the site of an alien crash landing in 1947.
You're a believer.
I am a believer. I am a believer right there in I thought it was in New Mexico.
The people are right once again. Oh, we have a new leader.
Yes, we do. Right
Schneid.
back. The Schneid back. What is the more common name for the Midwest casserole made with meat, veggies, canned soup, and topped with tater tots, potluck, hot plate, hot dish, or hot pot? Wait, what?
Midwest casserole.
Meat, vegetables, canned soup, and topped with tater tots?
Yeah.
What is that? I'm gonna guess, I was gonna say hot pot. I've
I
never
would
heard
have
of this.
said hot pot myself, but.
Hot dish?
Hot
Hot dish.
Okay, well, speaking
And
of hot
the
dish, we
Schneid
have
knew it. T. Schneid taking number one.
Corey in fourth. We have double
Double.
points. What is the chemical name for this substance commonly known as aspirin? Acetaminophen, acetylsalicylic acid, isophenol propionic acid, or ibuprofen?
Now you know how I feel. I'm like
Nobody's going to
everything.
correct me on that.
I just
C or
no.
B. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, aspirin. It's acetaminophen,
I
right?
think so too.
Yeah.
A, but the people say B. Look
Oh.
at those people.
Oh, acetylsalicylic
Extra credit, you
acid.
can pronounce it.
Corey got it. Scratch and Bite knew. Diane and Jeff Cook for president.
Oh, wow.
Which Seinfeld star completed an episode of The Dating Game in 1968? Jerry Seinfeld, Michael Richards, Jason Alexander, or Julie Louis-Dreyfus?
And this would have been long before Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, 1968? Yeah, quite a bit.
So
I want to say Michael Richards.
I think so too. I mean,
I think he's the only one old enough to have been on a show at that
Yeah,
point.
Yeah.
I think I like your reasoning, CM.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah. And
You
I could
nailed
just
it.
see his whole vibe there. I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
see that.
Was he the one?
T. Clem
the
Snide.
ladies fighting over who got to go on a date with Kramer?
I guess so, before Kramer.
Whose death in 2009 caused multiple websites, including Google and Twitter, to crash due to overwhelming traffic? George Harrison, Isaac Hayes, Rick James, or Michael Jackson?
It was tragic and very unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was in June, right? It was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But I think, was it June?
Look at that. The people were all over that one. Isaac Hayes
Or Michael.
and George Harrison wasn't a surprise. He had
T. Climb
cancer.
Snide climbing up to number one. Corey and Diane.
Whew.
The Adams County SPCA is located in which city? New Oxford, Hanover, East Berlin, or Gettysburg? This is where you can go to adopt a pet, a forever friend. And what you do is you go on their website and you fill out the application, and then you're accepted and you go check out the animal.
Well, I live about a mile away from it. It's not in a city, I'll tell you that. It's in
You
Strabane
know,
Township.
It is
but Gettysburg is the answer.
the old Gettysburg. So if you're looking for a forever friend, hop on the SPCA
Yeah, so
website.
that was tough. If you're out of town, that was a tough question.
It was. Sorry
At
about
least
that.
it's multiple choice. English speakers commonly use the French phrase blanc voyage to say goodbye to someone leaving on vacation. You have to type it in.
Something voyage.
Here's something new. Autocorrect almost gave me the wrong answer.
Oh, really?
Spell check, autocorrect,
Spell check,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Bon.
Oh, Bon Voyage. And I don't know. I like the I don't know over there.
Yeah.
Good job. But looks like T.
Bon
Climb Snide New,
voyage.
Taco Phil, Scratch and Bite, Peg, CM Punk. Which of these beloved actresses nabbed her second best actress Oscar 1984's Places in the Heart? Jane Fonda, Meryl Streep, Sally Fields, or Elizabeth Taylor? Look at that, all glowy and holding there. This could be you for the best smartest. If you join our bar awards, you too could be almost feel like an Oscar winner.
Sally
probably
Field
the
got the
same
most
feeling.
votes.
Sally Fields.
You really like me.
You really, really like me. Right?
Was that, I think that was Norma Ray maybe. As of 2023, which of these Chronicles of Narnia books has not been adapted into a feature film? Prince Caspian, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Magician's Nephew or The Voyage of the Dawn Treader?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not the first two. The
Yeah.
Magician's Nephew, that sounds like I wouldn't want to make that movie.
Well, people were right with you. Or Prince Caspian, yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah, I feel like to make that movie, you're like, you know what?
Was that even
Nah.
a real thing, or was that just
I
a
don't
made
even know.
up? We
I
don't
just
know.
didn't want to make it. Of course, Scratch and Bite knew that one. Diane is CM Punk and the Dude. Which Disney film features Phil Collins' Academy Award-winning song "You'll Be in My Heart"? Monsters Inc., Pocahontas, Tarzan, or Hercules? Oh, look at him.
I don't know this, but I would just say B.
I think it's Pocahontas. That's what
yeah,
I would guess.
just the kind of the love aspect
right?
of it.
Yeah,
The people are right there with
I mean-
Tarzan. Is Tarzan even a?
it is
I didn't even know Tarzan was is what animated.
Yes, definitely.
Who knew?
Look, T. Snide comes back out of nowhere. They're gone. Ugh.
What
Double
double credit? What major U.S. city lost power for 2 days in July '77 through a combination of a lightning and human error? L.A., Chicago, San Francisco, or New York City? Where were you when the lights went out? There was actually a
Yeah, a
movie to
song.
that title.
The
Doris
night the
Day.
lights went. Oh, that's a different one. That's in
Oh, really?
Georgia. The nights. That's the song I was thinking of.
People were saying New York City. That's what I was thinking.
I was gonna guess that.
Yeah. I lived through it. No, I wasn't in New York City at the time, but
3 questions to go, and the very last one will be text again. What root beer brand has Rudy the Root Bear been hawking since the early 1970s? Barks, A&W, IBC, or Mug? So who does this guy represent? Is he the Mug root beer guy, the IBC, A&W, or Barks root beer?
you got to really know your root beer.
I would say
your root beer trivia.
IBC. Because
IBC.
I don't know him. It's A&W?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not see that coming. I just thought it was like a mug with the foam on it. Like, who needs a mascot when you have that visual?
Which of these tunes was Taylor Swift's first #1 single? You Belong With Me, I Knew You Were Trouble, We Were Never Getting Back Together, or Shake It Off?
Where's Corey? This is for you, buddy.
No, Corey?
I'm gonna say it's A. You Belong With Me. But I could be wrong.
I need to listen to more Taylor Swift. Shake It Off, the
I think
#1
you're fine.
answer.
We are never, ever getting back together.
Okay,
Never,
last question.
ever.
Text question.
Yeah, get ready. Including passengers and crew, how many people were stranded on Gilligan's Island? 3-hour tour.
The Professor and Mary Ann here on Gilligan's Island. I mean, remember when the show first came out in black and white, it said, and the rest, and then they said the
that's
professor
right.
and the and
I was
the
going to guess
rest.
7. That was my guess
Yes,
right off the.
yeah.
Oh, 999. Okay.
It was
The
a crowded island.
winners. All right, we had a good group tonight for the most, best, smartest. Peg out of nowhere. What is this all about? Where were you? Scratch and Bite in number 2 with 1,113 points. And
Silver.
I think coming back from their vacation time and on assignment time, we've got T. Climb Snide, 1279.
And yeah, they went to trivia camp.
Yep, coming back and do it. Didn't Greg Weaver get 1279 the other day too? Look at that. This is a great group. We'd love your feedback if the double points, open house, or the text work for you. How did it go for you guys, the text? Any hiccups? Any suggestions?
Just the autocorrect on the Bon Voyage, it autocorrected to Bob. So you gotta be careful with the
I mean, that's
autocorrect.
not right. So you have
A
to
voyage.
you have to disable the autocorrect or you'll get it wrong.
Depends. Maybe you want Bob to take a hike.
All right. Well, we have the 12 intellectual giants
Yes.
in modern civilization. Mark with a unfinished score. Bismarck, North Dakota,
Yeah.
372
Thanks
and
for
11.
joining us.
The Dude with a 10th place, not bad. Jeff Cook for president 9. And why don't you take it from there, Amy?
And then number 8, Denny Weaver. Our own Corey, number 7, CM Punk, number 6. And the top 5 in the world?
Diane, number 5.
Taco Phil, number 4. He was up at the top being bounced around.
Peg, 3rd. Where'd she
Peg
come
out
from?
of nowhere.
I mean, we shouldn't presume pronouns, but
Peg.
Peg, nice job.
Nice job. Scratch
bronze.
invite. Yeah.
Silver, and we'll say it together.
T. Climb Snide.
T. Climb Schneid, the gold.
The gold.
Congratulations. We have it memorialized
Glad
here.
they're back.
So
And,
yeah,
yeah.
that's how it works. It only takes about 25
Yeah.
minutes.
I don't know if we can get a tight shot of this.
Yeah.
I don't know what camera, but anyway. If you
Yeah,
want to be the
we'll
most
have that.
best-
That'll be our centerpiece as we build the excitement in,
Yeah.
in the days and weeks ahead.
And I think it'd be really fun to start meeting some people out in these different bars. Go out,
Yeah.
hang out, have some fish and chips,
There you
whatever.
go. Definitely. Brandon, talk about your round tonight. Sixth place, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, not, I mean, halfway,
Yeah.
Okay.
sitting right in the middle.
Corey?
Corey, 7th. Any comment?
Well, you're
You're
on
muted.
mute,
You're
so.
muted, Corey.
Yeah. So Peg's the one that really
Corey.
threw us. Did not know where Peg came from.
No.
Out of nowhere. Corey, we thought we were going to come right up after that Taylor Swift. We thought that was like a winning support system for you right there, like just throwing one at
He knows
you.
all things Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a little bit of feedback on the Phil Collins photo. You know, with his hair blowing in the wind, and he's like, wasn't the best look for Phil. Got to tell you, wasn't that great? But these were good questions.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would remind everybody, since the SPCA was part of our open house segment, if you are looking for a forever friend, that is
Forever?
forever. Get it?
I get it.
That would be a really great place to start. Just go to their website. I will say, don't just show up. You can't just see the pets. You do have to fill out an application, and then they schedule a time for you and your family to come. And they found that that is less anxiety driven for the pets. People used to come in and just see them, and I know we love to do that, but that does create anxiety for the pets. So you
Yeah.
go online, you fill out your application, and they'll get in touch with you, and then you and your family can go and see if it's a right fit, and then you have your new best friend. Yay.
Forever.
And it's right in Gettysburg.
The city of Gettysburg.
City
It's
of
actually in the
Gettysburg.
suburbs, but
Yeah, so if you're from
You can find
Bismarck,
it.
North Dakota, you might not have
yeah.
known that.
It's on Goldenville Road, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Goldenville Road, right there. So speaking of Golden, looks like maybe the sun is going to pop out a little bit more. I don't know
Maybe.
if the rain's over,
I don't
but
know. Was it raining earlier?
it was. Yeah, I was
We're on
caught
top
in
of
it.
the weather here too.
Yeah, I know things, not these kind of things, not the smartest, world's bestest, but I know other things. Yeah.
That's good, that's
Yeah,
good.
it is.
Well, great
right.
job, panelists. If you at home would like to be a panelist and join this,
Mm-hmm.
these esteemed celebrities, give us a call at 717-334-3000 or info@communitymedia.net.
That's right. And
Great
we'll see-
job.
Could I just
Amy?
Could I get
Yeah.
a quick shout out?
Yes.
Of course.
Today is my mom's birthday, so happy birthday, Mom.
What's
Mrs.
your
Punk?
name? Mrs. CM Punk, what's your mom's name?
Mama Punk is her birthday.
Mama
today.
Punk.
Mama Punk, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mama Punk. Happy birthday to you. Hey,
Thanks for singing along.
She watches the show, so.
all
I'm
right.
sure-
Well, we
Thank
wish
you.
her all the best.
Yay. All right, well, go enjoy. Have some cake.
Great job, Sean Garrett, as usual. And
Thank you, Sean.
thanks to all of you for tuning in. Hopefully, we'll see you next Tuesday here on Live Trivia. Good night,
It'll be
everybody.
August.
It'll be August.
It'll be August.
Mahalo.
Smart camp. Smart camp for everybody.